phenomena which occurs. Now this poem Wind has been written originally in Tamil language by Subramanya Bharati and it was translated into English by A.K. Ramanujan. Now basically in this poem the poet talks to the wind. The power of wind has been described and the poet says that wind is destructive. Now the poet has linked the destructive power of wind to the adversities of life, to all the challenges and problems that we face in life. And the poem says that the weak people, those people who are not strong enough, break down, but the stronger people emerge out more stronger. So whenever we have a challenge or an adversity in our life, those people who are strong enough, they come out more stronger, they overcome the adversity, and those people who are weak, they succumb to the adversity and they become more weak and they fail in their life. So the poet gives us an important message. The poet says that we should be mentally tough and physically strong in order to survive the hardships of life. A weak person breaks down like a weak building and crumbles. So the weak person finishes whenever there is a challenge in front of him. The poet says that we must make these destructive forces our friends with our strength and determination. So the poet says that not only we should overcome our challenges, we should become strong in order to face them, but we should make these challenges our friends with our strength and determination, so that later on in life we do not feel that these challenges are challenges for us. So now let us begin reading the poem. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Now what does poking fun means? Making fun of something. And weakling is a person who is weak. So here first of all in the opening line the poet is talking to the wind. The poet asks wind to come softly. So he is saying that the wind should not be very hard, very loud. It should be soft and subtle. And then he says that the wind which is very powerful, which is destructive, it breaks the shutters of windows and it scatters the papers. And when the wind is very powerful, all the books which are kept on the shelves also fall down. So here the poet is describing the power of wind. What all the wind can do when there is a strong wind. It can break down the shutters of windows, it can scatter all the papers around, it can bring the books down the shelf. And then the poet is saying to the wind, look what you did, you threw them all down. So whom is the poet talking to? He is talking to the wind. He says that, look what kind of destruction you have done. You were so strong that you have torn the pages of all the books, and you were so strong that you have brought rain also along with you. And then he says that you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So whenever there is a strong wind, all the things that are weak, maybe small plants, maybe tiny little children, they all get scared and they can even fall and break down when there is a strong wind. So that is what the poet is telling the wind, that don't be very harsh, don't be very strong, because you cause a lot of destruction. So we can say that in the initial part of the poem, the poet is referring to wind as a young child. He's saying that you should come softly just like a small child does. And then in this part we come to know that the wind is destructive just like a youth, just like a young boy or a young girl who is full of energy, violence and destruction. Frail, crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. So here we can see this word is being repeating so many times. Crumbling means falling or to cause something to break. Now what is a rafter? Rafter is the sloping beam which supports the roof of a building. So the poet is saying that when the wind is very powerful, it is very strong, it leads to breakage of everything. Houses which are weak, they fall down. Doors which are weak fall down. The beams on which the roofs of buildings are supported, they also fall down. All the wooden structures fall. All bodies of people fall. Animals, lives, hearts. So he is saying that everything crumbles. Everything that is weak reacts by falling down and breaking in the face of adversity. So the poet is saying that whenever a weak person faces any adversity or challenge in life, he breaks down and falls. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Winnows means to blow grain free of chaff, separate grain from husk by blowing on it. Here you can see in this image, these women are winnowing wheat. So they are separating the grain of wheat from the chaff. This process is called winnowing. Now how it is linked to the poem over here, the poet is addressing to the wind as wind god, and he says that the powerful god of wind winnows, that means he also sifts all the people, and those people who are weak fall down and they get crushed. So here a comparison is being made of the wheat to people, and just like we winnow the wheat to separate the grain from the chaff,